let's discuss about the string related interview question. So the problem statement is Java program to count the occurrences of each character in a string. So we have to find out the character occurrences of input string. So let's take an example of race car. So in a race car, we have a character R is repeated twice. The R count is 2 and A count is 2 and C count is 2 and E count is 1 in this input string. Let's implement the program. So let's take our input from a user panel system.in. So I just created object of scanner, then we'll print one print statement to acknowledge the user to enter a string. Please enter the input string. So let's declare a string user input variable. So I just declared a string variable with a user input of a reference variable. So I'm going to take the user input from a scanner object. So now we got the user input from a scanner object and it is assigned to string user input. So let's create a hash map. So for this requirement, so we have to store the character in a character and integer value. We have to store in a map. So map will store a key value base, right? So let's create an object of map. We will store the key as the data type, the character data type we have to store and value, what kind of value we are storing is integer, right? So let's give the integer as a data type and let's give the map equals to new of hash map. So the object is created. So what we have to do is we have to convert this string into a character array and we have to read the each and every character and we have to store that character and its count. So let's use the enhanced for loop user input dot to character array. I just converted the user input into a character array and I'm going to read each and every character. So this is converted the user input into a character array and it is iterating one by one character. So now we are iterating the every character from the user input. So I'm going to store the character count into a map. So map dot put is the method to use to add the values into the map object. So it takes a key and value as an argument. So key we will store as a character as a C and value we will store as a integer. So I will give the default value as a 1 and also before I'm updating the value I will just check this character is available in the map object. If it's available, the character count I will take it and update with +1. So to check map dot get or default. So this get or default method will take a key as an argument and it will return the integer value. If that character is not available in the map object, it will return the default value. So the default value we have to initialize. I will give the default value as 0 and the character is key. So once this iteration gets completed, so the key and value paste will be available in the map object. So now let's print out the entries of each characters. So again, I'm going to use the enhanced for loop. So to read the map object values, I'm going to convert into a map object into a entry set. So map dot entry. So entry also we have to specify the data type. In entry key is character and value type is integer. Right. So let's print the key and value of a character and its count. So character character will be available in the keys, right? So entry dot get key and then plus count count is entry dot get value. So let's run the project. So please enter the input string. Let's give the example as a race car. So if you see uh, the input string character A is repeated two times and R is repeated two times, C character is repeated two times and E character is repeated once. And let's run one more time with a different input. Let's give the input as apple. So if you see P is repeated twice, the P count is 2, A count is 1, E count is 1 and L count is 1. Thank you so much. Thanks for